one which operates on a different vibratory level. Also, you will find that there is, in a sense, at any time, an offshoot mass consciousness creates for itself another reality idea. There will be the creation, in a sense, of a parallel vibrating earth that will then contain that idea no longer contained on that one. Do you follow me?
Not totally.
Do you understand the idea of parallel world?
Kind of.
All right. Allow me to say that everything, every idea exists here and now, overlapping, as it were, separated only by the ideas of different vibrational rates of existence. Do you follow that? There is an infinite number of parallel worlds for every idea that is expressed. You will find there to be a similar, yet slightly different idea existing on a slightly different vibrational level. They will overlap and coexist, yet be unaware of each other. Do you find that to be understood?
Yes.
Does this take a physical form like another planet?
In a sense. Realize that to you they do not seem physical. To them you do not seem physical.
When you speak of these hollows, is that on this planet, like subterranean or?
Yes. Question.
Are there such things as mermaids and werewolves and leprechauns somewhere within the earth?
Not in your sense of the meaning. You will find that they represent what is termed to be an entirely created subconscious archetypal energy consciousness universe. In that sense they are real. They have their own self-awareness, their own consciousness. They are completely created by the subconscious projection of your own creatorhood. Do you follow me?
Are they the effect of us then?
In a sense.
Are we the effect of them?
To a degree. As any reflection would be an effect for you, as you would be affected by any reflection you chose to make yourself aware of. Realize they represent in very many ways certain types of symbolic forms of energies that you allow yourself to deal with, yet they are the physical translation of those energies that have no physical reality. Do you follow me?
Is it possible to make physical contact with these beings?
Only
Your
in one
fluxus.
sense. If you were to allow yourself to make, as you say, physical contact with this archetypal subconscious universe, you yourself would in very many ways be removed from your own reality. Hence you will find your stories of, as you say, humans visiting these archetypes and yet disappearing from sight to their fellow humans to do so. You will meet on an intervening dream reality ground where you can both share the same type of physicality. It will not be the physicality of their world, it will not be the physicality of yours. Question.
Yes. I read there are different vortexes here on Earth, energy vortexes of some kind. Can you explain what they are and where some of them are here?
Just as your own physical form has what you term to be energy vortices, which connect it to all of the different dimensional understandings and realities of itself, so does a world, so does a galaxy, so does a universe have doorways and connection points between various levels of reality and expression. They are simply those gateways of energy which form the overlaps. Do you follow me?
The overlap into another dimension?
Yes.
Is that what the Bermuda Triangle is in the Superstition Mountains of Arizona?
To a degree. Question.
Is there any reality to the whole concept of the Bermuda Triangle and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, to a degree. You will find it to be very closely also connected to certain energy levels of vibration which were instituted and still ongoing in what you term to be Atlantis. Question.
Are you talking about the crystal there?
To a degree. More, you will find that the crystal idea represents an idea already existent. It is, in a sense, the physicalization of a certain recognition of a certain type of energy, as most crystals will be. That is why, as you and your planet step up, in a sense, in vibration, you, your physical selves, will resonate in a more crystalline fashion, and your physical bodies will, in a sense, become slightly more crystalline, just as your Earth will.
So are you saying then that the crystal and the idea of the crystal, like the crystal of Atlantis, for instance, and also other types of crystals that have been used for various psychic purposes, is that more of an ideology that of the directing and the concentrating of certain types of psychic energy? If you want to call it psychic.
Yes, to a degree. It is the physical counterpart of the cohesiveness within the bond between one level of energy and another. They are in very many ways solid doorways.
Does the crystal of Atlantis physically exist today?
Yes, more than one. I'll say your species is aware of at least 12.
Aware of? Does that mean we know the location of?
No.
What would happen if we found the crystal? Does that have any value to us?
You will not find it until you are ready to find it.
Anybody here in this group ready?
Has anyone found one?
I have a personal question.
I'm waiting.
Nick and I are working together, and we're in a very nice expansion and taking off in some professional areas and some international trade areas. And I was just wondering if you have any advices of any kind of a nature on that.
You will find that while I will not outline your path for you, it will rob you of too much fun. You will find that there will be associations with at least 3 of the different cultures you will come in contact with, which will allow you direct access, if you wish, to certain physical remnants of various civilizations which have existed upon your planet. Each of these may be used by you and you as a signpost for yourself to know that you have brought yourself closer to a certain expanded awareness of your own whole total being. All right?
All right. How does this translate into money right now?
Are you worried?
No, I'm
about
interested.
having abundance.
Perhaps.
Realize that when you focus your energy upon the idea of worrying about not having something, you are telling yourself that you believe you will not have it. Your reality will reflect that belief. You may simply, again, allow yourself to know that the vibration of abundance is equal to your own. Realize that you are a creator. You are an automatic creator. You do not have to know the how of acquiring, the how of creating. Simply allow yourself to know that your self-image right here and right now of your time as you know it to exist is equal to that idea. Allow the creation to take care of itself. It will do so, you know.
Thank you.
Otherwise, if you focus on just this particular method, you will close behind you all the other doors through which that idea may have come. Being very stubbornly focused on only one gate. Waiting and waiting, tapping your foot, wondering why it never shows up when it is knocking on the door you have locked all the time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm curious about the physical forms of beings in your civilization. You, for instance.
You will find us, in your terms, to be approximately of an average 5 feet of your height. You will find our, as you say, skin coloration to be white, grayish white. You will find that females will have, in your terms, what you call hair. Males will not, for the most part, at all, ever. You will find that if